Number one, where were you born?
Flowood, Mississippi.
Shout out to Flowood. Who would you want to play in a movie? Or who would you want to play you? Who would you want to play you? What actor?
This is so funny because a great friend of mine and fellow Marine and someone who I talk about in the book who mentored me and took care of me at Walter Reed, I obviously never.
It's okay to say Brad Pitt.
Yeah. But he actually messaged me last night and he said, "Yeah, me and my wife were talking about this and we think Sam Worthington should play."
Sam Worthington, interesting.
So,
yeah.
I don't know if I'd have had an answer if he wouldn't have told me that.
Yeah.
But a movie is insane to even think.
He's a great
about,
actor.
but if it happens.
Yeah. All right, Sam, if you're listening. Yeah.
Do a good job, Sam.
All right. What was your first job?
Well, trying to commute back and forth about 30 minutes to my high school and trying to be a waiter and server at a restaurant.
That's a tough job.
Didn't last too long, especially getting yelled at my boss because I had to stay late
so
for
you
baseball
went to the Marine
practice.
Corps to,
Well, that was followed by
yeah.
even the greater job of working for 2 summers in a chicken plant.
That's right.
So I had a few challenging jobs that taught me a lot, but yes, the best was yet to come with the Marine Corps.
What's your biggest fear in 1 or 2 words?
Regret and unfilled potential.
There you go. Who makes you laugh the most?
Myself.
It's good to have a sense of humor about yourself.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but myself.
What's the one thing you always need to have in your fridge? Well, this is the one that stumped you.
Chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. Who is the most interesting person you met recently? Maybe you met someone in New York.
People are going to roll their eyes because they're going to say, "Oh, it's a good way to dodge that question." But, encountering so many people that I do, thankfully people that come up to me and support and love me, if you take the time, everyone has an interesting story.
Yeah.
And everyone comes from somewhere, and everyone's been through something, good or bad. So
when you start the book with your Uber driver, and that was the genesis of this whole book, but you took, what was striking about it is that you took the time to really listen to him and hear his story and engage.
Well, he definitely wanted to have some conversation, but I am thankful I did.
Audience.
And he taught me an amazing lesson, which I look forward to all of you reading in the book.
Yeah. Let's see. You're so busy. You're going all over the place writing this book, but do you have a hobby that you keeps you busy on the side?
I love movies. I usually rent a movie every night of the week and kick back on the couch and end the day that way. I love going to the movies, and I love eating.
What's the last movie you saw?
Last movie I saw, well, maybe because I am so busy, and it was only a few weeks ago. I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll get back to you.
So you've done so much traveling too. Do you have places that are on your bucket list to go to?
Spider-Man: Far From Home.
A travel location you want to go to that you've never been?
Now it's known as Palau, but it is an island that is so tiny, just a few miles long, that you can't even see it on a map unless you zoom in. But it is where the Battle of Peleliu happened in World War II. If you've read the book With the Old Breed, you'll know. If you haven't, top 5 recommended books I've ever read. But that just
Wonder, is it still a
unfathomable battle, and the Marines that charged those beaches and exited those landing crafts is just still, even all these years later and reading about it, just unreal to even read and try to comprehend. So I want to go and walk the battlefield, see those beaches, snorkel around the planes that are still sitting on the ocean floor just off the coast, walk and see the tanks that are overgrown with vegetation now, and I believe, truly feel that history where so many Marines fought pillbox to pillbox, and unquestionably and just gave their life in full measure of devotion to take that few miles of beachhead.